Hello and welcome to the Be Prepared podcast. My name is ZeGaming, and today I'm with my good friend Geo. Geo, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, Corwin. How are you?
I'm doing great, We got a lot of heckin' news this week. I mean, golly.
We really do. Jeepers Cripes, Corwin. There's so much to talk
Jeepers
about.
Crepes, man. We got DLC news.
Well, to start with, before we talk about anything actually important, or anything else that's important, one, I have some beef with Ravensburger because we did that live stream the other night. So excited to talk about the competitive stuff, and you're like, nope, that's tomorrow. Here's the announcement of the announcement. You robbed the world of me and Corwin having live reactions to this.
Bro. Dude, I legit screamed when I saw this. How diabolical that Ravensburger absolutely slow rolled us with this, because I was so excited to see this.
I saw it coming because they started that announcement with the panel up of Cooper, Rebecca Quest, and Baker. And they started talking, and I'm like, is it a B-Prep reprint? Are they doing a reprint? And they talked about the season of villainy and all that. And then Baker started talking, leading into it. I'm like, oh my God, they're going to do a Be Prepared thing. And then they showcased this. Oh my fucking God. It is so pretty.
This is freaking awesome.
There's the actual card.
All I know is I'm winning these. That's all I care about for this DLC.
Just the card. Just the card is the 3-win promo for DLCs in Season 3, which is fucking amazing.
Love it.
I managed to get 3 of them in Season 2. I got 3 Mulans because I got my 3 wins.
I got
Indy.
2.
I
also wasn't even trying to get them.
I did it in Richmond and I did it in Milwaukee. But oh my God, I need these cards. If you get these cards at DLCs and you do not want them, I do. I want them. I want nothing but these in my Infinity decks, in my Coconut decks, which is the greatest format of all time. I want so many of these.
Yep.
Oh my fucking God, it's so pretty. And then the playmat, which they've changed things. Now, instead of getting 10,000 prize wall tickets for making day 2 at a DLC, you just get this.
Dude.
Day 2.
This is all I want to play for. Like, honestly, I could care less after that. I win after I get this. I don't care. I feel
like Ravensburger's written a story for me specifically because Be Prepared is my favorite card. I've been going to DLC since Season 1, and my next milestone, the biggest goal right now is day 2 at a DLC. I came 1 win short in Indianapolis playing Be Prepareds with Red Purple, and I lost out on it on feature match because I didn't play the Be Prepared. And then they're like, hey, what if Be Prepared was a central prizing for Season 3? I feel like you could
of the year, everybody.
You could not write it better than this.
You could not write it better.
So I'm just saying, we're getting a DLC in Tampa. I'm going to be there come hell or high water to fucking win one of these. Speaking of Season 3 DLCs, real quick, do you want any more thoughts for you on the Be Prepared thing while we're still looking at it?
All I know is I'm winning one. That's all I care about. And I cannot wait for Season 3 DLC.
Can't wait.
I'm so looking forward to it.
Speaking of, we have Season 2, we had 3 North American DLCs, which people had feelings about, rightfully so. I was really hoping for more in Season 3, but they went from 3 to 5, and they're spread out all over the place, mostly. And they've said they're basically giving each format of the season a DLC. Like, once per set, you're getting a DLC. And here are the dates and locations. No tickets information yet. Bro, I'm so upset that London is as early as it is. Because I want to go to that one so bad.
Yeah.
It's just not feasible for me right now. But North American, we've got Tampa a week before Christmas. That's going to be crazy.
That's gonna be very crazy.
Milwaukee at the end of February, Las Vegas the weekend before my birthday and wedding anniversary.
Wild.
Portland in June, and then July 16th or 18th, we've got Toronto, going back to Canada. That was definitely needed.
Yeah, that was needed. Shout out to the Canadian players.
Shout out to the Canadians. But yeah, I think I'm aiming for Tampa and Vegas. Obviously, if I could do Milwaukee as well, I would. I just don't think I can make it work. But those are the two
for me,
I'm
looking at Tampa. I'm definitely doing Tampa. I already got the PTO down for it and everything. I just needed my ticket.
Well, I honestly think if you look at the way season 2 went, and by some stretch season 1, if you don't get one when they immediately go on sale, there will be readily available closer to the event. So, like, I'm going to start making logistical plans and travel plans and doing stuff with the assumption that I'm just going to get one, because odds are you're going to be able to get one.
I think the Tampa one's going to be the most, like, contested, though, which is why I'm a little concerned.
I don't know. Simply because of how close it is to Christmas, there's a lot of people that won't be going because of that.
That's true. It's kind of a catch-22, though. Like, there's some people that won't because of that, and then there's going to be a lot of people that do.
Yeah. I think the two most popular
ones, because for me, for example, it works out kind of nice because I just take off for that weekend, and then I just went and took off for the rest of the week, like the following week for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I have holiday pay for Christmas, so it's like, yeah, it just kind of lines up. And I'm sure there's other people in that similar boat, so that might end up working out for a lot of people just to go to Tampa.
Yeah.
And it's like really it's the only East Coast tournament for the season.
Yeah, it is the only one.
East Coast is very busy for Lorcana. Like,
that's
have
fair.
a lot
that makes
players.
Sense. That makes sense.
This is going to be the biggest contested one, I think, of all.
Well, fortunately, we've got twice as many tickets for players this season.
That's huge. Thank you, Ravensburger. We needed that so
What day
bad.
are we going to try to play on, Corwin? Are we going to try to play on the Friday or the Saturday?
Oh, you mean for
day one? That's how they do it.
I forgot that they did that now.
Yeah, it's two separate days.
I was ready to go for the side events. Wait, so the side events are Thursday, right?
Well,
or is it
early
Friday?
check-in is Thursday. I think side events will start Friday, along with one of the day ones. And then you'll get side events on Saturday as well with the rest of the day ones.
Oh. Okay. See, I'm learning things.
So the way it works is you've basically got two separate DLCs. You've got one.
I think it depends on how alive I am after driving like 9 hours on Thursday.
Well,
yeah. If I'm like super worn out, then I might just take Friday to kind of like chill out.
Well,
and do
you're going to have to decide when you buy your ticket, because you buy a ticket for either the Friday or the Saturday.
That's true. But you can go for like the whole weekend, right?
Yes, you'll be there for the whole weekend, but which day one you're in is determined by which ticket you buy.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Friday, with what Europe did this past season, Friday is usually the less full of the two. Simply because people don't have to take an extra day off work and be in another city for another whole day.
That's true.
I would rather have Saturday to chill once I've made day two.
Yeah.
Just kind of relax, get some more testing in against.
That might be the play for me then. I might do Friday.
That'll be what I try to do. Ultimately, it's going to depend on one, when I leave, and two, whether I fly or drive. Because I did say the plan is to fly. But
I mean, I have Thursday off to drive there.
Yeah. So ultimately, it depends on who I'll go with. Like, I know me, you, Becca, Larry are pretty much all locked in.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah, and I already know like most of Team Uninkables, as far as I'm aware, are going. Like, they're all locked in for it.
So like,
we're gonna see a wall of orange on like over in Tampa.
Fucking gross. If you got like 4 or 5 drivers from here to Tampa, it's like 2 hours apiece. And it's an easy drive. It's just get on I-95 and go.
Yeah, pretty much.
So like, you don't have to do like when I did when we did Indianapolis, we drove through the night, which is what kind of fucked us up. Like, if I was able to leave Thursday morning, get to Tampa,
which is what I plan to do.
Get to Tampa Thursday evening, chill all day Friday, and then just go Saturday, Sunday, games. That I think I'd probably be all right with.
See, that's what I'm trying to figure out, if I want to do that or if I want to do what your idea is now is, leave early Thursday, get there Thursday evening, play Friday, and maybe have the day to chill and hang out and see people on Saturday, the busiest day, and then, day 2 on Sunday.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time to think about it. Hopefully, hopefully they'll announce ticket sales soon.
Yeah, I need to get tickets ASAP.
Yeah, because we've got 3.5 months, or right at 4 months actually until this. So, 4 months until Tampa. 4 months from today. So I think we'll probably.
I'm looking at Tampa and Milwaukee probably.
Milwaukee was so much fun.
Portland is a little too close to my birthday.
I
usually spend that with my family, so
I loved Milwaukee. I would love if the dates for Milwaukee and Toronto were flipped, I would probably try to do it. But since I'm trying to do Tampa and Vegas, I don't think I can justify December, February, and April. Which sucks because Milwaukee was great. But I've never been to Vegas. Oh, no, we haven't. We were supposed to ramble about this for like 2 hours on the podcast and didn't get to. This was worth a ramble.
Yeah. We got to make this podcast 3 hours with us just playing our own travel events. Yeah, sorry, everybody. Anyway.
But the only reason I'm considering Vegas over Milwaukee was one, time relation to Tampa, and because Watkins and some of our other locals are going to do Vegas. So
North Carolina is showing up for Tampa. Just saying that.
Well, that's because it's the only one on the fucking East Coast.
Yeah, so we're going to all show up.
Yeah, we're all going to be there.
It's going to be awesome.
And as we proved this weekend, North Carolina is the best state in the country for Lorcana.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Garrett.
Shout out to Garrett.
And Dominic. Garrett for winning the whole dang thing over CCS 50K. Congratulations. And also for our good friend Dominic, who won Captain of the Shush Agents.
Captain of the Sus Agents.
Yes. And making top 4 at CCS 50K.
If you had not played a bum deck like Green Steel, you might would have won the whole thing.
What do you mean?
I've got to keep it a bit of
Steel Ducks is awesome. I fucking love that deck.
I've got to keep it a bit of talking shit about that deck just for Franz. Franz, that was just for you, buddy. No, obviously the deck is really fucking good. I got waxed by it by Paul.
Even I can play it. That tells you enough right there.
All right. Moving on from DLCs, we've got some news.
Yeah,
regarding Play stores.
Yeah,
I've got.
So all of these great announcements about DLCs, up in the caps and everything else. We got some good news and some sketchy-ish news.
Yeah, I've got a lot of.
I don't want to say bad news, but it's kind of.
It's to be determined.
To be determined.
I've got a lot of words that are going to go on the screen on 2 separate photos.
We are going to TLDR this as much as we can, but we want to answer some concerns that the Uninkables community has had over all this.
So this stemmed from an email that went out to Play Store or to retailers, getting leaked. This was not supposed to be public information yet. I remember seeing it. I remember seeing it before it got blasted. But then it started showing up every damn where.
Yep.
As you do. So they're having to shout out Rochelle for being in the Discord today on her day off to try to alleviate concerns and stuff.
Huge shout out for Rochelle.
So what has happened essentially is Lorcana is going to a similar to what Bandai does. For their organized play stores, there's going to be tiers you can get, which will determine what kind of events you can run, what your allocations are, and things like that. So you've got the welcome tier, and it's there's we're gonna go. I'm gonna talk logistics a lot. I'm gonna use all the technical terms because I'm a game store manager who runs the Lorcana events and the local
which is really why I wanted you
store.
to talk about this specifically. I'm going to kind of shut up for most of this, but I really wanted you with your perspective of being a game store manager and a competitive player. I really want you to talk about this.
So the way it's going to work, you've got 3 tiers. You've got welcome, I think it's just standard, and then legendary. Welcome, you only have to have like 4 events with a minimum of 4 players, and that'll just let you run events. But then you've got to hit a certain threshold. And the 3 metrics they're using is events, unique players registered at those events, and then total number of tickets, which is just how many total player registrations you get for all of your events. Pack Rush, Draft, Sealed, Pre-Release, Set Champs, Weekly Locals, all of that. Coconut, which there is an option in the Play Hub for Coconut. I'm going to hold a coconut. Anyway. I'm going to hold a coconut night. But yeah, so the email was kind of vague. Like when I read it, I managed to interpret it both ways and be 1, very relieved and 2, very pissed off because I couldn't tell. It looks like it was kind of confirmed. I'm going to flip back and forth across these. Feel free to zoom in as you want. But so yeah, the metrics we're using, if you want to stay in the standard tier, which is like welcome tier lets you run events, you need to be in the standard one though, because the standard tier is where you're allowed to hold set champs. That's what gets you your set champ kit and your organized play kit. You will not get your OP kit with the promos, the new pins that they have showcased, the stickers, which is everyone's favorite. You don't get any of that without being in the standard tier.
So there's new pins?
You didn't see
Did
those?
I miss this?
No. While I'm yapping, one of them is a Be Prepared pin, Corwin.
Oh, I thought those were for DLC.
No, those are League Play promos.
What?
If you want to go find the picture of them while I'm yapping, I will put it on screen. Just send it to me.
I mean, I saw them. I just assumed they were DLC.
No. So yeah.
No way.
The new organized. If you want to get the organized play kit, which has all that stuff, and if you want to host set championships, you got to be in the standard tier. Some of the confusion was the email is kind of vague about how long you have to meet the requirements. The way I read it at first was you have to hit the requirements basically every set season, so you have 3 months, which is doable in theory. It's very, very tough. It's been clarified now that it's the other interpretation is you have a 4 set roll, like basically a rolling calendar, the most recent 4 sets, which gives you a year. And what you've got to hit in that year is 25 events, 25 unique players, and 250 registrations, which might seem like a lot, but over the course of a whole year, if you're holding weekly leagues, set champs, pre-releases, and then just a couple of other events here and there, you'll get to the 25 events. 25 unique players can be kind of tough, especially if you live in smaller areas. There just might not be that many players. But that's kind of how Ravensburger is trying to get communities and stores.
They want more people coming in.
Yeah, that's how they're attempting to try to bring new players into the game.
Which I have a perspective as someone that like community manages for Uninkables, right? Mm-hmm. I love this because it means that we're trying to welcome more people into the game. That's definitely a benefit, and it incentivizes us as established players, which we should do, to welcome new players and try to bring new people into the game.
Yeah.
I think that is 100% awesome for the fact that it incentivizes us to welcome people.
Yeah. It's also worth noting, well, you finish your however, and then I'll give my
however. I will say that is a lot of pressure to put on your player base and the local stores.
Yep.
To like basically say, hey, you need to bring new people in or you just don't get tournaments anymore. That's kind of rough.
Well, so they
like you said, it's definitely obtainable, But it is kind of like a scary feeling to have for some people, like that. We were trying to figure that out for people earlier today. And that's a valid concern.
Yeah. I'll say
hence why Rochelle is having to do all this right now.
I don't have the exact math. And also, if you fall behind for like a set or two, it doesn't totally damn you. You've got the full rest of the year that you'll still be able to hold events. It's not like, oh, I didn't hit it this set, so they're going to cut it. No, you get it for the rest of the year. So you can build it. Like, you have plenty of time to build it up.
And this is a grace period, by the way.
Yes. And there is, for existing PlayHub stores, there's a lowered threshold to hit legendary. I think it's 8 events, 8 unique players, and 80 registrations within a certain time period, starting, I want to say September 1st, but do not quote me on that. I want to say it's September 1st through October 1st. If you can hit that as a pre-existing store, you will get legendary status, but you've got to maintain it. Legendary status.
Keyword maintain.
Legendary status is 50 events in the year, 50 unique players, and 500 registrations, which is hard, but being a legendary store means you get access to more products. Like you get a higher allocation, like you'll get higher priority on that. You get a second league kit, a second set champ kit. Guys, we got 2 playmats back, not in the way you wanted, but we got our second playmat back. You just have to be a legendary store to get them. And then that's how you get access to the qualifier events, the like step up from set champs. That's how you get those. You have to be a legendary status store to get it. Overall, I like that they're changing it up. There's been a lot of stores that are kind of scummy with how they do stuff, firing off minimum set champs, and all that stuff. You know, capping it at 8 due to bullshit venue constraints, having 8 no-name players sign up, and just getting your free shit from Ravensburger and then selling it. This is there to stop crap like that from happening.
The fact that it's been addressed too is huge.
Yes,
because I thought that was great on their part, because like it's something that's been bugging like us in particular as well, but like other community members that like we have some stores that do some of the shady stuff to like get the product and then just like sell it off to people online, and we don't like that, because that could have been a kit that could went to a legitimate store that's really trying to build their community up. But you know what? It went to so-and-so instead, who is literally just selling it all on eBay or something.
Very quick.
But the fact that they addressed that is kind of nice.
Yeah. I just saw the thing you sent me, the Mitch math. I do want to go over this. If you're watching and you want to kind of see the breakdown, our wonderful mathematician, Mitch, or mythmatician, if you will, he kind of broke the numbers down.
Mitch is actually really good with that, despite what we all say about Mitch math.
Oh no, Mitch math is great. He just doesn't double check himself sometimes. If you're looking at 2027 as an example, again, standard 25 total events, 25 unique events, 250 event tickets. You got 4 set champs in the year, 4 pre-releases, which means you need 17 events for the rest of the year to hit the cap. You're going to get that with weekly league nights by May. So, like, not even halfway through the year, you're going to have your 25 events. If you just run a weekly league, like, that's all it takes. So, bam, there's your 25 events. If you average 8 people at your league nights for those first 17 weeks, so first or second weekend of May, that's 136 event tickets. If you get 15 players per set champ and pre-release, for the 8 of them,
you could show it to them if you want, just as something.
I could. I don't want another slide up there with more words that they're not going to read. They're card players; they don't know how to read. That gives you.
They're not Yu-Gi-Oh players, all right?
Yeah, some of them are. If you average 15 for those, that gives you 120. So that's 256. That's your 250 event tickets. You literally have to average 15 players for pre-release and set champs, and 8 people for league. And that's to get it at the halfway point in the year. If you average half of that, you'll still manage to get it. And then obviously, if you're legendary, where you get the 2 pre-releases and 2 set champs, 16 of your 50 events are the pre-releases and set champs. If you get 15 to each of those, that's halfway to your tickets. And if you have 8 people, and if you're running that many events, you're going to have 8 people that show up on weeklies. You're going to get 260 event tickets by August. So even if you have a slow month or a slow period or one of the set metas is dog shit, you still have plenty of time. Like, these numbers for a full year are so obtainable. It just requires a little bit of effort from the stores to run things properly and just showing up.
I think with that math too, doesn't even if because some stores run on Saturdays for their leagues, and that's going to make them suffer greatly when set champs comes around.
Yes.
This math should cover that.
It should, yeah.
It should.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
there'll still be, because I know there's some really good stores out there.
There'll still be
one Galactic,
even if
amazing store. They run on Saturday, but that's going to be tough.
Even if you take away 3 months, like say you only run the weekend events, you take away 3 months, which that's your set champs. Yeah. You would still be able to hit the legendary tier requirements by the end of the year.
That's crazy.
Because like with Mitch's math, you'll be able to get your full capacity, like all of your numbers, by the end of August. So you still got September through December to make up for all that. So it's absolutely
Thank
doable.
you, Mitch, for the math breakdown.
Appreciate that. That made it so easy to describe. One thing for store managers, I know I've harped on this a lot because it really, really frustrates me. For the community's sake, I've always been preaching communicate with each other to not overlap set champs for the community's sake. But now we are also doing it for our own sake because our status is going to be determined by these events. Set champs are going to make up a large portion of your event tickets. If you know that a lot of your locals play somewhere else for set champs, do not schedule the same time as them if they get their set champ dates posted before you.
Like, really, like, we want, as players, like, this is coming from a purely just a player perspective, not a store manager player perspective. I want to hop around stores throughout the whole season. But if everyone schedules on the same 2 freaking weekends, we can't do that. And then you're forcing us to choose between you and someone else when you guys could have easily had spread this out across 4 to 5 weekends.
Yeah. You're hurting yourself.
By the way, Sunday exists.
Yeah,
just
no, it doesn't.
FYI.
No, it doesn't. You're hurting your community.
But anyway, I just want to really emphasize this because Geo's harped on this a lot, but this is coming from someone purely without any sort of store logistics bias. For the love of Lorcana and everything in this community, please stop overlapping needlessly.
Well, hell, it's not even
done.
It's not even about the community anymore. Like, even if you don't give a shit about the community, now you're only hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself by overlapping, especially if you do it on purpose. Because I know there's stores that do it. Like, if there's a free date, go ahead and claim it. Like, don't schedule when.
That's fine.
If there's an option to schedule on an open date, do it.
And just for the North Carolinian stores, especially in the Triangle area, y'all are in our Discord. You have a easy way to communicate with us. My DMs are always open. Our server is always open for communication. Y'all can connect with each other.
We've got a group chat for this, and it's just me shouting.
I literally made y'all a group chat.
It's just me shouting into the fucking void. Nobody wants to fucking talk to me about it.
But no, in all seriousness, without like getting like, I'm not trying to get like angry at any specific people or anything like that. I'm just imploring y'all.
But I will.
Seriously. We need to communicate and really plan this out so y'all can continue to get your allocations and stuff. And we as players get to play at all of the stores in the area because we like all of you. We love all of these stores. Y'all are great. We want to be there for y'all when you schedule the tournament. Yep. But if you're making us choose between option A or B, well, if you're option A and we choose B, well, you kind of get slighted that we chose B. Well, we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
As players, we don't want to do that. We want to go both of your stores. Just schedule another day.
And
I understand there's other games that exist, but again, that's why I made like a communication channel just for y'all for this reason. Because I as a community manager and player want to help you guys succeed. I want everyone to succeed. I want the stores to succeed, the judges, the players, the judges, lore guides, tournament organizers. I'm the content creators. I'm trying my hardest to make sure that everyone, like, rising tide floats all boats. I'm really trying to emphasize this. Yeah. So please use the resources that we provide.
Before we move on, a very quick, if you are trying to stand out from other stores, instead of overlapping with them on set champs, which is an event you all do, hold alternative format or alternative type events. Because again, that gets your events up. So you've got to hold extra events anyway. And it gives people something to look forward to at your store specifically that other people aren't doing. Schedule drafts on off nights, like on not your regular Lorcana night or not on a tournament day. Schedule a draft night or a coconut night, or they have ways in the Play Hub where you can do like the Great Illuminary stuff. They've actually got one coming up in October for the Honey Rescue
actually have
release.
A Street Rat event getting planned for a store right now.
So like do stuff like that on different nights of the week so people can come out and play and you can get your unique players up. You can get all that type of stuff. As long as we just talk to each other a little bit and don't go out of our way to screw each other over, it should be very attainable for the stores that care to maintain standard at the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like I said, Guild is pushing for Legendary.
The most we really want.
Like, I'm going to push Guilded for Legendary. I'm going to be keeping a regularly updated spreadsheet, keeping up to date with all of my events, all of my unique players. So I know exactly where we stand at all times.
Yeah, and that's great. I know for you, obviously, Geo, this is like very important. You love Lorcana. You manage a great store, and you're a player in the community, but you also just love to be a member of like the leadership in the community, like trying to build up like new players and the competitive players and facilitate events.
I do my best.
Yeah. So do I. But here we are. But it's one of those things that like I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry. But it's like one of those things though that when we can work together to make this happen, like it's not that hard. It's really not that hard for anyone involved. So like even if you're just you just joined the game. You haven't been playing that long. That's okay. You as a player contribute to this by just showing up and playing. You could be playing casual. You could be playing coconut, draft, sealed, pre-release, core, infinity. Just show up and play in person. Meet people. Go to, if you're in the triangle area, you got like 20 different stores to go play at in different days. Go out and meet new people because that's how Uninkables really got started. Paul and I really worked hard being inviting to a bunch of people during the first season of Set Champs. We were just inviting people because we thought everyone was cool and fun. And before we knew it, we went from like 10 to 20 people to like 100 to 200 in like a year. So it's just one of those things that like anyone can help build this community. Just be a part of it and be active. That helps the stores, and the stores help us as players, and that shows Ravensburger that we are serious about playing Lorcana at all levels in all formats and all that good stuff.
How many members did you say we had on the Uninkables?
Oh, I know it's a lot higher. Yeah. I'm talking about like a year or two ago.
Oh, gotcha. But do you know the exact number?
Yeah. No, I know we're way past that now. I'm just showing like how kind of like even with just what we were doing back in the day, it was like I think I was like the 13th, 14th person in the server or something. I was welcomed by Paul. Shout out to Paul.
Shout out to Paul. Gotta love Paul.
I know, me too.
I love Paul so much.
He busts my chops all the time, but I love Paul. Like he really is like one of my best friends in the Lorcana community, because like if it wasn't for him welcoming me, I wouldn't be here right now. I lost Legends of Runeterra online. I was just like, what game do I want to play now? I saw Disney Lorcana. I thought it looked cool. I got on the Pixelborn, so I played a couple games, and Dragon Maleficent was freaking awesome.
Rest in peace.
And I was hooked.
Rest in peace, Pixelborn.
Yeah. But then I went to my local game store with a budget red purple deck, met Paul and the others at Gamers Armory, and I've been hooked since. So that can be you as well.
You had a much better first experience with the local than I did, and that's all I'll say about that. Are you ready to talk about the UTL? It's only been
man. Let's talk about the Uninkables Team League. Let's start with week 4. This has been a bit. Rant for us
this was important. We needed to talk about this. That's why we started early. Let's see.
All right. So this week was a bit of a lopsided week. We can already see that.
Hey, Mitch. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
But get absolutely fucked on. Strange, but not special.
There it is. It's back. Anyway.
It's not. That was a one-time only. Simply because we beat you last week.
We got Sal, being one of my best friends here, Larry, the Iceman. Larry, at least getting a game in against Sal. I mean, we all know Sal's like one of the best players in the area. And we all know what Larry's playing right now. It's some mad scientist crap.
Degenerate.
Yeah. So, hey, it's my good friend Geo. Getting 21 freaking PR points over here against
the dark side.
Lama Jam, the Emerald Champion.
I broke the tie. This was mine and Cam's tiebreaker. We have played in all 3 seasons of the UTL.
That's crazy.
And I messaged him about that when we were scheduling the time. I'm like, all right, hey man, big game time. Tiebreaker. We're both 1-1. We've managed to play all 3 seasons.
Ooh.
And yeah, I went to the dark side for the big match and played fucking green yellow. And damn it if it didn't do exactly what that deck is supposed to do. Which one did I play? I'll never tell, because I might play it again.
There you
that's
go.
The cool thing. That's the cool thing about this format is you see, I played green yellow. There's 3 different decks that I could have played.
There's like 4 of them.
Yeah. It's like there's a lot of
and then some of those have variants. Dude, green yellow is just nuts.
Yeah, it's a good color combo. But the deck did what it was supposed to. And I took a pretty decent jump in PR.
And then we got my good friend Sean. He had a bit of a rut this week. He was trying new things and
Amber Steel Mirror.
Yeah, and listen, we know how good Sam is. Samantha is amazing at Lorcana.
She is. And
she is actually a very strong Amber Steel player. So when I said to Sean last week, get your ass ready to play against Sam, a mirror match is not the route I would have went. I'm sorry, Sean. That was not the right play. But you know what? We live and learn. Don't do a mirror match against Sam. It's not going to go well for you.
Although she plays a different deck all the time, so I don't know if he could.
I know, because she's just that versatile. She's just a good player. But definitely don't play a mirror. But anyway, Animated Lore against Spencer.
Yeah, he brought Boost. And
yep.
Boost did what it's supposed to do as well. That kind of locked it up for us.
Against Green Steel, though.
Yeah,
because Green Steel's been popping off like pretty hard. Like, I don't know which one Spencer was on. I don't know if he was on Falls Paradise or if he was on Ducks. I kind of introduced him to this deck, and I was on Falls at the time, so that makes me think he's on Falls. But he might have been practicing Ducks.
Green Steel went 0-2 against the Mystics this week. So is it that good? Who can really say? Franz has.
I don't know.
Not
Ask Dom. I mean, he made freaking fourth with it.
If you're not first, you're last.
Oh, brother.
That's all I'm saying.
Brother.
In the words of Tread
Not
Leasy,
Dom.
if you ain't first, you're last.
Not Dom, though. Not for CCS, all right? Dominic.
All I'm saying is,
Anyway.
Corwin, remind me, what color combo won the CCS Invitational 50K?
Red, purple.
Red, purple. We're so fucking back.
We're so back.
Next up.
Thank you, Garrett.
Holy
For
shit.
keeping our dreams alive.
The reigning champions. Oh, my Lord. Shout out Cam.
Bro, what
for
frig happened here?
Shout out Cam
Like I
for,
said,
you
this
know,
week is
just
lopsided.
picking up his wife's deck and saying, all right, yep, it won for you. Let's win for me too. Saving the sweep.
Holding the line.
Actually,
He said, no sweeps for you.
Worth noting, Cam played before Sam did. So maybe she played his deck this week.
Ooh, true.
It does hold true, though, that if you see which one of them
you.
plays first, you'll know what the other one's going to play, more than likely.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. Wait a minute. Oh, see, they did the bait and switch.
They did the bait and switch.
They did like that, they did like the Yugi and Yami thing where they're fighting against Pegasus and they keep swapping their minds back and forth so Pegasus can't predict them. That's funny.
A lot of
Power of
Yerple.
marriage. There you go.
A lot of Yerple in this matchup.
Yeah,
one
man.
matchup where I would not play Yerple is if I'm playing against fucking Preston.
Yeah.
Even if he's not gonna play it, he knows how to play against it because it's his deck. Same
The
with playing
fact that
it.
he lost though.
Yeah, like that was
That's
brave
crazy.
from Zeus. Like Preston
That's-
and Big Dog losing with it this week. That's crazy.
Yeah, that I'm gonna say Zeus. That's a big achievement, dude.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And I'm gonna talk just a little
Big
skosh
time.
of shit real quick. Matt got beat so bad once again on Green Steel, proving if you're not named Dominic or Franz, you just can't win with it. He got beat so bad he ran away and refused to even play against the Mystics this week. He subbed out like a bitch. Obviously, Matt, I don't know you that well, just through interaction online. I don't actually think you're a bitch, but I have a reputation to uphold. So, you know, but well done to the Mount.
That's
taking on
amazing.
The reigning
I
champions.
love Matt.
The Space Goose. Hey, look, Emerald Steel losing again. He lost again. King B lost with it. Ignore what Charlie was playing. Yeah. Emerald Steel
To
mirror.
go against Charlie with Green Steel takes some serious balls because
Yeah, Charlie-
honestly, this
This smile,
is his deck.
the smile on Charlie's face last night watching him play this deck in person, dude, it made my heart warm. Charlie loves this fucking degenerate
Truly.
deck. And then, you know, 2 Yerple mirrors. I'm curious how the dice rolls went in that one. Gilly bringing green yellow, losing to Runt, also on Yerple. But yeah, Space Goose took it down. Well done. LLC, look at Dan representing Ruby Amethyst. Taking down the Titans of Lore. I think there's only one name we can really talk about on this one, Corwin. And it's Zombie Sea Monkey. Winning with Christmas.
Bro, what is this? What is this? Zombie! What a madman!
Dare
What
I
a
say-
mad scientist you are!
Dare I say we have a new Jank Master?
Oh.
Because if you look at the Jank Master this
maybe.
week, he played bog standard Yerple, whereas Zombie Sea Monkey was on Christmas.
That's crazy.
I know there was nothing standard
And-
about whatever
And
Chris
2-0.
ran, but yeah, and
Yeah,
with a
let's
2-0
be real. It was
against
some weird
green
shit.
yellow. Yeah, shout out
Also,
Zombie Sea
real
Monkey
quick,
for that.
Dan beating Chad?
2-0.
That's 2-0.
Yeah,
Dude, that's nuts.
big. That's big.
And Chris beating Dalcho? The GOAT?
The GOAT. It's only his 4th loss in UTL ever. So, absolutely well
He's got
done.
like an over 80% win rate or something like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, then we have got
Although, actually, wait a minute. It's on his profile.
Dalcho? Yeah, it's 81%.
No.
What, Dalcho?
Oh, wait a minute.
What are you looking at?
Trying to find something real quick. Sorry.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'll let you know.
Lively Cowgirls taking down the Fayette Villains. Close one. It was 3-2. Notable Tiffany beating Hunter. Cheeto on Green Yellow beating Richard. That would have been a fun one. Battle of the 600 PRs. Logan to an Inkowler. Kite beat Gangenstein in the mirror. Cicero winning with Ruby Amethyst. We love to see it. And then rounding it out, we have got Let's Get Dangerous with an almost 18-0. Joker picked the game up.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Franz said, "Fuck it, I'm going to play red purple against my wife's team like a monster."
Like a monster.
But yeah, Let's Get Dangerous are indeed very, very dangerous. What were you going to say about Dalcho? And then I want to look at standings.
Day 2, Dalcho. I'm sorry, buddy.
You're the
goat. You're a goat in my heart. All right.
Did he lose one of the crowns?
He was one of the crowns. But if you looked at his profile picture, it is no longer the GOAT because he lost it as of week 5.
Remind me what the GOAT one is.
Lifetime wins, the highest win rate across all of this league.
The highest win percentage, but that's misleading. Or can be.
Most lifetime wins.
Oh, most wins?
It says. Yeah, so
somebody's got more than him?
The Steel Champion.
Who?
Dalcho's good friend Dan. Dan is now the Steel Champion and the GOAT. But yeah, so we got Dan as the Steel Champion and the GOAT for the Uninkables Team League as of right now. But who knows? It might change hands once again. We'll see. But I think that's enough for week 4. Yep. We're in the process of week 5. Spoiler alert, we're recording a little bit later in the week. So we can take a little peek at week 5.
Well, I want to look at standings first. I want to see where we're at going.
I'm sorry. Yeah, let's look at standings because honestly, we can just save it, right?
Yeah. So
you want to just save it? We kind of know a little bit already because a couple matches have already been done. Good job, everybody, for scheduling your game so early. And
absolutely. Yeah. Looking at standings, we're gonna have a point that I want to harp on, but I'm not going to.
I know. We've heard it a few times already.
We got Let's Get Dangerous currently in the lead with 56 points. Then you've got the actual first place team, the Accomplished Mystics, just behind them at 53. LLC also at 53. And Spooky Sight also at 53.
Dude, y'all are killing it.
So we've got a 3-way tie for actual first place. And then Let's Get Dangerous are in there with 56 points. Then with only down 1, we got the Mount in 5th. Fayette Villains tied with them at 52 points for 6th. And then if you look at 7 through 9, I think at this point in the season, we're already starting to kind of see how the playoffs are going to shape up. Because the gap...
Also, Space Goose is also a 3-1. Holy cow. But they're at 47 points.
The gap between 9 and 10, it's pretty... There's 9 teams with a shot at the playoffs this season, which is going to make it that much worse for the one that misses out. It's like Titans of Lore, Shush Agents, Fun Villains. They've kind of had a rocky season. Fun Villains came in knowing, hey, we're just here to have fun. This is the team that's here for vibes. We don't mind. It's completely cool. But Shush Agents and Titans are
as long as they're having fun,
that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. It's been great to have them in the league. I've been enjoying talking with them. So and that's another thing. They're just so receptive to just chatting, especially with me. So I love it. They're great people. But yeah, thank you, Fun Villains, for being a part of this league this whole time.
If you look at 7, 8, and 9, there is a 3-point differential between 3 teams fighting for 2 playoff spots. So this back stretch going into week 5, so we've got 3 weeks left.
These last couple weeks matter a lot.
every single point matters. Like a 2-1 loss versus a 2-0 loss is going to make the difference between somebody getting to play in the playoffs and somebody not.
Yep.
And then you look like 1 through 6, there's only a 4-point difference. So like those seedings are going to change a lot in the next couple of weeks as we look towards the playoffs. Accomplished Mystics are looking to add our names to the history books with LLC and the Spooky Sites as champions.
Dude, would it be wild if you guys in LLC go to the finals again? That would be crazy.
We need to organize some in-person matchups for that if it happens.
Truly, dude.
Which is hard because half their team lives in Florida. They're not even North Carolina based. Bunch of bastards. But no, it's fine. But yeah, it is a tight race at this point in the season.
Maybe we could do some webcam games or something. We have the overlays and stuff for them. We can do it. We can feature it if we really want to.
I want to do a quick glance at week 5. Like Corbin said, we're recording a little bit late. So we do have some matches going up already. Would you look at that?
My boy Sean over here.
Big dog down. Big dog down. Big dog down.
Big dog down. Oh my god.
Sean took Old Yeller behind the shed.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Sean. Mitch, my husband, he saw me last night. He was motivated to play red purple, and it did not go well for him. Yeah, Accomplished Mystics for taking down the reigning champion Spooky Sites, who were coming off of a loss.
Mitch, yellow purple,
right? So we've already got a leg up in week 5 so far. We're trying to push over the top. AJ Preston is going to be fun.
We got Spooky Sites 6th seed spotting in for Matt again.
Yeah, like
yep.
I didn't realize we could have 6 team members. Otherwise, I would have had Bo sitting on the bench this whole season.
Collusion.
I'm just saying.
Champion collusion.
He only did this because of all the shit that I talked to him on this podcast. And guess what? I'm going to beat the dog shit out of him this week in League. Like, we're playing Thursday night, and he stands no fucking chance. I don't care what deck he brings. I could literally pull an H unit and spin a random wheel and pick a deck that's going to beat him.
Ooh. All right.
So, Matt, I don't know why you chose to allow him to play for you this week, but it's going to result in you losing. So that's all I'm saying. We got Stranger Special taking on the Space Goose. Some orange shirt infighting Mitch versus Charlie.
I know we're having our Marvel Civil War arc
JD,
right now.
JD and Sal is my man to look for there.
Crowd fighting.
Although Chris 10 is Camel Lamb Jam's wife, right? They're together. They're a couple.
Yep.
That'll be a fun
this is the 3rd season in a row that they have had to play against each other.
Hell yeah, love to see it. Then we've got the Mount fighting LLC.
I don't think it's a tiebreaker like you.
I'll look in a minute. But they've already Zeus and Chad have already played. Zeus took it down. Shush Agents taking down the Lively Cowgirls. It's not looking good for Dominic's team. Then we've got Let's Get Dangerous, currently already up 6-0 on Titans of Lore.
Let me go back to Cowgirls because I know they were on the lower 4 teams, but they were kind of up there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
This could be their week to jump right back up.
Yep,
absolutely. I think this might be the nail in the coffin for Shush Agents at this point.
Yep.
I think they've already lost if they don't win, but they need to lock in though.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to get into playoffs, they really need to lock in for the next couple of weeks.
Agreed.
This is looking rough.
Let's Get Dangerous, strong start against Titans. Let's Get Dangerous are going to be the
Nathan and Travis Tavern are a dangerous duo, dude.
Yeah, Franz ain't shit. He's just toying with people now. Playing my color combo again and taking it down. Good job, Franz. Then Fate Villains and Fun Villains have already played almost all of their games. And yeah,
honestly, shout out to Fate Villains and Fun Villains though, the villain duo here, for getting all their games in pretty early. I mean, dang, it's not even Wednesday yet. Dang, y'all can still sub if you need to. You got until the end of the night.
That is week 5. I just want to look real quick. And like the matchups that matter. LLC and Spooky Sites playing next week.
Left. Oh my gosh.
Mystics playing Space Goose, Strange Special, and Cowgirls. Let's Get Dangerous in the Mount. That'll be a big one. And then week 7, we got to play LLC week 7.
Oh,
so
dude.
We've got to close the season out against the Space Goose and against LLC. Spooky Sites have to play LLC.
A stack week.
So yeah, just the Cowgirls, if they can pick up a good week, they can absolutely jump Strange but Special.
That's a spooky one.
LOC and Mystics might be fighting for like first place there at the end, or even fighting for the second seed. I want to avoid Let's Get Dangerous at all costs and just pray somebody upsets them. Like, yeah, Franz and Nate are absolutely a duo to watch out for. Like, they are so unbelievable. But yeah, that was week 4. Looking into week 5 for the UTL,
I'm seeing like LLC levels of like data gathering and stuff like those two together. Mm-hmm. You got 2 like super good data gatherers and stuff, and play practicing and everything and coaching. Like, they do a fantastic job for their team. Like, I think the rest of their team has benefited a lot from the 2 of them together, because they work together really well and they help the rest of their team. It's kind of what I've wanted this league to do for the longest time, and y'all have done well with this, by the way. I'm not saying no one has done this. I'm just saying that these 2 together have really helped the other players on the team grow, and they're gaining a lot of knowledge by talking with the 2 of them together, because they bounce off each other, and then that goes to the others.
I just double checked it. Lively Cowgirls are in a very, like, they're on the outside looking in, but they have got ultimate control of their own destiny, because their last 2 opponents are Strange but Special and Space Goose.
Oh, this is it then.
So they literally play against the 2 teams that are ahead of them in the standings. So one of those 3 are getting knocked out for sure. So Cowgirls have like the ultimate chance, and like Space Goose having to play us too. And like, not to talk too much trash, we're currently the 2nd seed. So I mean, we're definitely not slouches. So you have to play us and then a team fighting for their lives. Like, and that team on the outside looking in has fucking Treadwell on it. So like, I think despite them being the 1 team on the outside, I think they get in.
They might squeeze into the playoffs.
I ultimately think they wind up taking one of those last 2 spots. The only thing that might save Space Goose is the fact that they do have the lead right now. They are up 3 on the Cowgirls, but you know, if the Cowgirls win, I think it's going to come down to week 7, Space Goose versus Cowgirls playing for the 8th seed.
Yeah, this 8th seed is going to be a very like bloody like brawl between 3 teams for sure.
100%.
Maybe even 7th to some degree. Like, it depends on what those teams are also playing. Yeah. Like, so we know Space Goose is playing Lively Cowgirls, and then
us,
y'all, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So Strange but Special plays Cowgirls, and then who else?
Strange but Special play the Cowgirls next week, and then the Fun Villains week 7.
Okay. So they have a good chance of locking in for sure. They just really need to make sure they don't.
They need to beat the Cowgirls. Yeah.
They need to beat the Cowgirls, and they need to make sure they don't lose too many points. Like, they need to not give too many points to Cowgirls specifically, because they're the ones that are fighting for their lives for against. Yeah, so Strange but Special gonna be cutting it close. Space Goose definitely cutting it close, because
all 3 of them are
some stacked.
All 3 of them are.
And Cowgirls, man.
It's close.
Man.
It's gonna be. I cannot wait for the last.
You're gonna have to whip them into shape. Get the lasso out. You know.
I can't wait for the last week.
Bring them all in. Let's go.
See where we're looking in 2 weeks' time.
And
but
make
like,
sure
what's crazy is
howdy.
What's crazy is I don't think anybody is locked in. Like,
because the scores are too close.
Let's Get Dangerous.
Anyone could jump.
Let's Get Dangerous may have enough. Well, no, they're only.
I think they're locked in the top 8 no matter what at this point.
Well, like if they lose out, they're not going to. But if they
would
lose out,
have to like go 0-5 like for the next 2 weeks, which that's not happening.
No. So
there's no way.
Yeah, it's close.
This has been a really fun season to watch. It has been very close.
I would love to say
has definitely improved a lot over the course of these seasons, so that now like they're starting to become more closer matches. There's still a few outliers in here, but
which we're working on.
We're working on some of these outliers scenarios and stuff. But overall, for the system, we're starting to really see the progression of the system, and now the matches are becoming less and less like landslidey and more like these players are going against players of their like at their level, and it's starting to show because now the overall team scores are starting to get closer and closer and closer.
Yep.
I mean, even with a top 8 with 12 teams, look how close that is.
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
Love to see it. Love to see.
I love to see
fighting
this.
For their
This
lives.
is amazing. I want to see more of this. Great job, everybody. Wow.
Agreed. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I don't think we had anything else.
Nothing productive, anyway. Anyway,
we
could talk about coconut. I'm just kidding, everyone. Anyway, we're gonna close it up for the night.
I want to very quickly show off, since you did go through the effort of finding them.
Oh gosh. Oh god.
Pins.
Oh
Season
yeah.
of Villainy pins.
I
Gaston
love these pins.
and
I
Mim,
gotta get these pins.
And then Ursula and B Prep.
Especially the
I will say you may have been right. I thought they said these were league promos. They might not be based on the graphic. Maybe they're
That's
for
what
DLC.
I'm saying. It looks like they would be DLC based ones. And also that specific border type I've only seen at DLCs. Like if you look at it like that Elsa one and the Cinderella one, they kind of look like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I got my backpack somewhere with a bunch of the pins, and like they don't look like that with the point and stuff and the gold border.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I may be wrong.
I hope you're not. Because I really, really want these. If they're in set champs, I'm playing my heart out for these pins. I love the pins. I'm not even like a Disney pin guy, but man, I love the.
I want the Scar.
Pins.
I want the Be Prepared one.
I want the Be Prepared. That's really the one I care about.
And
most.
the Mim.
I do like the Mim.
The Mim. I'm a big fan.
If I got the Mim, that'd be a gift for my wife. But I also really like the Gaston. That's the one. That's the other one I'm really looking at.
Yeah.
I really want to Be Prepared, and I really want Gaston because honestly, that Gaston art is like 10 out of 10, dude. It's a 10 out of 10. But the Mim is close to my heart as well.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm sorry. We're done rambling.
I think that's gonna do
All right, guys. My name is ZeGaming. This is my good friend Geo. There we go. I got it right. And this has been the Be Prepared podcast, getting you prepared for your next game. We are starting off for the night. Happy questing.